Good morning, everybody. Getting ready to go. Just got to do the last few things, put the slides in, and then we're going to hit the road and go explore Washington State. Some new stuff. We got to get this new trip underway today. And we're stopping. What's that smell? Oh, that's Tacoma. Man, I thought I timed this right. We're going to hit some big city traffic in Tacoma and Seattle, even on a weekday at 10:15 in the morning. I thought I planned this right, but there's no Seattle Mariners game. Boy, they've been sucking lately. They had a great month of April, and then May and June just back to typical Seattle Mariners baseball. Yeah, so that's the Tacoma Dome up there. Like I said, in order to get to this new stuff, this awesome off-the-grid stuff, we are going to have to go through some heavy traffic areas. So we've got some major delays. 36-minute backups from Tacoma to Seattle. Okay, let's turn on some music. Well, welcome to Seattle, Washington. There's the old Rainier R off to our left, and the beautiful Seattle skyline down there. I see Quest Field, and I almost said Safeco Field. It's not Safeco Field anymore. They lost their sponsor, the Mariners did, and it's T-Mobile Park. And it's all pink. There's that Seattle traffic. Okay. I gotta go past Seattle, though, like I said. Okay, I'm just gonna tell you. This trip, I've been planning since May 1st because I wanted to see some parts of Washington that I've never been to or seen and get out of places like this, the big cities. So I have decided to take you along with me to do the North Cascades loop around Washington State and the mountains. And to get this started, we actually have to go up almost to Everett. Actually, yeah, Everett. And then we have to put Miranda on a ferry to get to an island where this all starts. Yes, an island. How cool is that, right? I won't bore you with this part of it. I'll let you know when we get parked past all this crazy stuff. Okay. Yeah, see, being back on the road and exploring, seeing new things, I can never wipe the smile off my face because it's just so refreshing. It's pretty cool, right? I'm here in the Beverly Park area of Everett. Everett, Washington. I'll put a pin on a map up here so you can see kind of where I'm at. And I'll again flash up that graphic of the proposed North Cascades Loop Trail. So that's starting on the island, and we go over a few mountain ranges here in the next 3 weeks, and that'll be fun. And here at this park, they have a UFO. I'm not quite in the mood for a probing today, so I think I'm gonna skip that. Yeah, I've filmed quite a few flying saucer UFOs, right? It's the heat of summer in Western Washington. Again, another high of 71. So the kids are out playing. Look at the hightrekeverett.com. It's like an obstacle course with a swing that goes down there. Boy, that looks kind of fun. Okay, just regrouping, trying to focus on the trip at hand. Let's head over towards this island now and see what the ferry wait times are and the charges to get to Whidbey Island in a Class A. What do you guess? 18 bucks? 30? 80 bucks? I didn't even check. I have no clue. But Dad, why are we making all these stops? Well, I keep seeing funny stuff. Hang on. I'm gonna go show them something. We may be at the Dunder Mifflin plant here. Say it with me now, guys. Quirky. You know I love my giant, larger-than-life stuff on the road. No, I don't know what this place is, but they have a giant paper airplane model at the front door, complete with a bent nose on the front. And it looks like it was made out of that yellow ruled paper, too. It's pretty quirky, right? Yeah, it definitely was. Wow. Well, it has made its crash landing here. Awesome, whatever this place is. Okay, wait. I'm trying to figure this out. I think I have to go like this. Yeah, shoulder only for use when ferry backup present. Yep. So, there is a line. You can probably see out into the distance, Puget Sound out there. This could be a while. If we're 0.7 miles from the terminal, yeah. Well, it's the only way to get there, guys. I don't float. Miranda doesn't float. This being my third ever RV ferry trip. First with Miranda, though. All right, I'll get back to you when I know more. Can't quite see the prices or really determine the prices just yet. Not sure. I'm just gonna ask. I don't have a clue.
Hi there.
Hi. 32-foot RV, Class A, 12-foot 4-high.
The issue we're having is that it's a minus tide right now, so you're probably going to miss this boat, and so I'm wanting to find out what we're going to do for me.
How much is it?
$44.90. Okay.
I'm not sure if you caught all that. A little tricky getting an RV. They are worried about me bottoming out because it's a low tide out here. So they're gonna stage me over here in the corner for a couple ferries until we get a higher tide where the ramp I won't bottom out. So that's a good thing. Thankfully, I'm not in a terrible hurry. I just got to get over to that island eventually. So we'll let all these cars go past me until it's safe. Let's go look at the water over here. Out here on the pier. I don't know, I don't understand the pricing. I didn't see any prices. She just plugged in her magic computer and it came up to $44.90 there to take this ferry. And you could probably see the low tide or all the barnacles on the wood over there. So the water, it's a low tide, and they're just, you know, worried about the bigger rigs bottoming out because it could be an insurance thing or something. Unlike pretty much everybody here, I'm the only one not in a hurry. So all right, I'll just preheat the oven and throw some tater tots in the oven and have lunch. That's hilarious. While I'm waiting here, look at all this free advertising out here with my logo on the side of the RV. All these people. I keep seeing them look over here and then look at their phones. They're plugging us in, Jackson, checking us out. What do you think? Yeah, I know, right? That's what I was thinking. Are you super excited about this ferry trip, Jax? Oh, you love the water? No, you don't? Oh, wow, that's cool. Just waiting here in case he wants me to go a certain way. He hasn't signaled yet. Okay, he wants me right there. Cool, thank ya. And we're gonna go slow. I don't think I'll bottom out, but nah, we're good. Awesome, look at this. Woohoo! Miranda, you're on a ferry. Kind of a tight squeeze. These lanes are really, really narrow. Oh, man. That's exciting. Heck yeah. All right. They're still loading them up. Let's go up here to the front and check out the water. It doesn't look like a very long ferry ride. We're just going over there. But if you don't float, you're kind of out of luck. So we'll go try out the water. See, not a whole lot of room to maneuver. There is an upstairs, and they allow pets. So I'm gonna take Jax upstairs. Hey, Jax, you're on a ferry. Uh-huh. You can bring your pets upstairs. What do you think? What do you think of that, Jax? We'll be good there. They have a cafeteria with like some coffee and drinks and stuff. Yeah. Oh, he's a good boy. A good spot? All right, he's a good boy. We're almost done. We gotta go back to the RV. Yeah, we'll go back to the RV now. Here we go. And there we are, just 22 minutes later, with the island. Well, it took a lot of time. What did we learn today? Check the tides if you're gonna hop on a ferry in an RV. You're gonna want a higher tide. And there's old Puget Sound over there. I have never been on this island, and I wanna show you this sign up here too. You're going to be seeing a repeated logo in my videos for the next 3 to 4 weeks about the North Cascades Loop. Now, you're probably seeing it right now, but I wanna show you this sign. There it is, the Cascade Loop in Washington State. That's our themed trip. That's our little summer mini themed trip here. So it's going to be all about the loop, but it's going to be about quirky and everything, really. Well, Miranda's looking good here. Let's go find a spot to boondock on the island, guys. I'm camping on an island. You guys see why I just love life? Man, it's just constantly, nearly every single day. It's just so uplifting and so awesome. I'm camping on Whidbey Island in a Class A. Definitely feels like the Northwest. Lots of trees, lots of green, picnic tables and stuff, and there's even some moss over there. I have never camped on an island before, never. It's $15 to camp here, and I'm just gonna camp one night. It looks like there's a $50 penalty for owning a dog, so you should have a cat instead, guys. That's exactly what that's saying right there. And remember the Liar River's little platform thing? This is Rhododendron County Park here, and they have a very similar looking board here. The rhododendron. Hikers are often hindered by its tangled branches, but the large shrub with the big shiny leaves produces the state flower of Washington. The rhododendron in Washington is most often found on well-drained sites around Puget Sound. In May, it blossoms with large pink-purple flowers, providing a display of color and beauty, surpassing all other native shrubs. It well deserves the honor of being Washington's state flower. I guess that's kind of funny and also ironic about Washington State that the rhododendron only lasts for about 1 month out of the year. No flowers, but I will say in May it is beautiful. You will have all sorts of colors through here, seeing all these rhododendrons. But not so much in July, apparently. What do you think, Jax? You weren't going for that ferry ride, were ya? Having nothing of it, huh? Yeah. These little green wormy looking plants. That's weird. Are you gonna eat it? You should eat those weird green things, Jax. So, I mean, Whidbey Island's got a lot to see and do. There's a lot of state parks. There's a lot of tourist attraction place, lots of museums. Like the Whidbey Island Aviation Naval Station is here. They do tours as well, but I kind of want this to be more about nature and quirky and not so much like your typical roadside attraction or tourist trap type thing. You know what I mean? And nothing against that. That's cool. If you want to see it too, I'm sure you could find a YouTube video on the naval station if you wanted to. But Jax and I are more about nature, right? And no more ferry rides? Come here. Well, we might have one more later. But, you know, Whidbey Island and this whole Cascade Loop is all about nature for me. And so mountains and water and but no snow in the summertime. So anyway, I'm really excited about this trip. I hope you're going to enjoy it as much as Jax and I. I'm going to set up and enjoy nature today. Oh, do you want to climb on a table? You always climb on tables. Come here. Do you want to hop up? You always climb the picnic tables. It's like, it's what you do, man. It's what you do. You climb the tables. That's what I do. Eric, you let your cat's paws get up on a table where we eat? If you're eating directly off this table, you have more important things to worry about than the bottom of my cat's foot out here. A lot worse things on that table. Plus, he's so clean and handsome. So, we'll see you in a couple days from the Cascade Loop. Good night, everybody.